Ever feel like your body is aging faster than you are? Like one day you're fine, and the next knees make a sound like popping bubble wrap. Well, what if I told you there is a way to fight back? We're not talking about fancy creams or weird diets. We're talking about specific workouts that tell your body's internal clock to, chill out a bit. Some studies suggest that the right kind of movement can make you biologically several years younger than someone who spends all day on a couch. Stick around and I'll show you how to basically become a time traveler in your own cells. By the way, if we didn't met, my name is Boris Kish. I'm an IVB licensed coach, nutritionist, and a super heavyweight bodybuilding competitor in the category over 100 kilograms. Welcome to my channel. Number one is the HIIT cardio that you're supposed to do. That means that you're supposed to do it for around, I would say, approximately 20 minutes. You don't have to do it longer. You don't have to do it every day. Just do it at least 2 to 3 times per week. And the reason why, because this is, slowing the biological way of the cells. Because, when you're doing this HIIT cardio, that is basically, I would say, 1 minute fast, then 1 minute normal, then 1 minute fast, then 1 minute normal. The body is getting a signal. This body still has to, go in the war, in the fight. And we're not supposed to age. We're not supposed to, give up. And we're not supposed to, get older. Because, this way the body is constantly shocked and the body has to move a lot. And, it really makes a huge difference. I mean, this also cardio is proven that it burns fat for another 24 hours after you quit. And I will guarantee you personally that you will feel much better, much fresher, much more energized after you do it. I mean, the body simply cannot get into the old mode if it knows that it still has to fight. As I said, it still has to go into the war. I mean, doesn't mean that you really have to do this cardio every day like you're going into the battlefield, but just do it, as I said, 2 3 times per week. Number two is good old normal cardio, low intensity cardio. If you're not able to go to the gym, or if you don't like doing cardio in the gym, you can do any kind of cardio, but I would say that you have to do it like 40-45 minutes. When you do it, also do it few times per week, maybe 3 times per week. Of course, combine it with a HIIT cardio that I explained you previously. And why are you supposed to do this? I mean, as I said, if you don't want to become a couch dad or a lazy person, this way you are giving the signal to the body: we have to move every day, we have to stay functional. Do you understand? I mean, it's basically, telling your body that it has to work, that it still has to move. And if you're doing any kind of office work, or if you have to do a lot of study, or if you had any kind of injury and obstacle in your life where you cannot move a lot, you simply have to force yourself. But when I say force yourself, that doesn't mean that you have to do, go on the treadmill and go there like a hamster a few times per week. If you hate that, I completely understand that. But just do something that you like. Go swimming, go cycling, go in the nature, walk a little bit somewhere in the park, in the nature, with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, with your dog, with your kids, alone if you want. Put some headphones, you can play my videos while you're doing. Of course, you have to do whatever you like to do. And this way, as I said, you will signal body that it still has to, move. And this is honestly, without any kind of bullshit, the best anti-aging therapy. We have to move, we cannot age. If you like these advices, I would really appreciate that you hit that like and subscribe button, because my channel is brand new and this will really help me to grow. And this way I can really give you a lot more useful full advices that can really benefit you and really that can put you into the best mental and physical state that you deserve and that you can do it. Number 3 is strength. If you don't use your muscles, what will happen? Well, simply you're going to lose them. It's as easy peasy as that. Muscles on our body need some kind of contra-gravitational activity for them to stay young, vital, strong, and healthy. I mean, even if somebody as a professional bodybuilder stops to train, gets into any kind of injury, he will pretty much lose everything. No, I'm not telling you that you have to look like a bodybuilder. I'm not telling you that you have to look like a professional fitness influencer star. I'm just telling you, to look younger, you simply have to give your body the signal that it has to stay stronger. And that means, you have to go to the gym at least, I would say, 3 times per week. As I said, it doesn't have to be anything super occupied. You just do at least 30 minutes workout with 20 minutes HIIT cardio, and then walk until the gym and home, and that way you will cover all these 3 anti-aging activities I'm telling you, because when you're losing muscle, you're slow, you're weak, you're falling down, your bones are cracking. But if you're doing everything great, but if you're doing push-ups, pull-ups, squats, weights, dumbbells, barbells training, the body is getting the signal, okay, I still have to be strong. I'm not shutting down. As simple as that. If you need somebody who is going to work one-on-one with you, my email is in the description. Hit me a message and I will be more than happy to work one-on-one with you. So therefore, the final conclusion is hitting that rewind button on your body's clock isn't any kind of some fantasy. It's something you can actually influence. By mixing these different kinds of workout into your week, you're sending a direct message to your cells that say, hey, we're not done here. You're not just trying to live longer, you're trying to live better, feel stronger, more awesome, and less bubbly rep for all those years you've got. The best time to start was yesterday, but the second best time to start is right now. Till next time, I wish you all the best. God bless. Bye.